Hey folks, today I'm going to share with you the story about my salary raise long ago when I used to work in one of my previous companies, and this is a very nice story. So maybe I hope that it's going to help some of you maybe who wants to raise their salaries. So this could be a blockbuster, you see, nice color, nice flowers here, and my story. So what happened? Once when I've been working for a big company and I've been managing projects, and already I've completed several projects ahead of schedule very successfully and saved lots of money for the company, lots of money, as well as optimized the processes, which in the history of that company never happened. So, but I had lots of responsibilities. And you know that most of the time people and employees do not like to take lots of responsibilities, but I'm the one who like the risks, and take responsibilities. So in order to work without thinking of money, I decided to increase my salary not by 5%, not by 10%, not by 50%, but by 100%. People, 100%. It was a very challenging situation and very stressful because, so when you come to ask for money, nobody likes it, right? Nobody likes it, like employers, friends, I don't know, anyone you ask, money has this specificity that nobody likes when you're asking. And of course, particularly the employers, they don't like when you come and to ask for the raise of your salary. So what happened? I remember that morning, and it was sunny day. And I went out, when I woke up, I just went out for a little walk in the neighborhood and was thinking how I'm going to approach my boss. And what happened, I decided not to talk to him about that, but write it down. There were two things. First of all, increase of my salary. And the second is to get my bonuses. There was a bonus, very big bonus, that I also wanted to get from him. And I went to ask for these two questions: whether he's going to raise my salary and when he's going to give my bonus. Of course, I was ready that he will not like it. Of course, I knew that. So I arrived in the office. I've been waiting for his administrative assistant to call me upon his arrival, and prepared it later, very shortly, right? First, I want this. Second, I want this. So she's calling me. I remember it was 11 a.m. I came to his room, to his office, and he asked me about just how I am, what I'm doing, how are the projects going on. So it was like 5 minutes talk, and then I just passed him my request. And you know what? This was, first of all, that time it was very stressful. It's now I can talk about that in a funny way, right? But at the moment, it was very stressful, and I was like, my heart was like somehow burst out of my breast. It was pounding so fast. There was a bowl of cherries in front of him, big bowl of cherries, and he became red and started to eat the stress. I understand that because I felt myself the same way, because I didn't know what to do. It's like I've been sitting like that, very accurately, not moving, but inside me I was like, what to do, like very stressful. I was very stressful. And then he said, like after eating 5-6 cherries, to eat his stress, he asked me, what is your salary? He didn't know my salary, by the way. It's a very interesting story, but he didn't know my salary. He forgot about that. Maybe in a moment he couldn't remember. And I said, it's this amount. He just took a pause, 6-7 seconds, and he said, let's do the following. This was October. It was October, and he said, like, let's increase your salary by 40% right now, and the rest from the beginning of the next year, which was like after a couple of 2-3 months later, right? I said, no problem. No problem, I'm ready for that. He wrote that this 40% now, and the rest, 60%, is from the beginning of the next year. And I had to take this paper to go to the department in charge, and so they could see the paper, the signature of the boss, and to increase my salary. It was stressful. If you don't risk, you don't drink champagne. And here, I took a risk, and it was challenging. It was very risky, but I got my salary increased, and I got my bonus. The bonus, by the way, he said he will give me that the next week. And exactly the next week, I got from him my bonuses. So here it is. I don't know whether this story is going to be useful for some of you, but we all understand that if you want to work without a problem, not to think about money, other problems, and to focus on your work, you don't need to have the problem with compensation, right? Then you can be concentrated and focused 100% on that. But if you don't have a nice salary, you're always thinking where I can earn more money, so the work, you will be doing your work right like that. So I hope this story helps you, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.